Conquest 2099, issue number 4. After the imprisoned Dracula escaped the planet Midas, he turned their population into vampires and created a new army. When he reached Domus Draconum, the vampire homeworld, he discovered that a warrior race of spider aliens called the Iranians had ravaged the planet and took the survivors as slaves. Dracula and Spidercide, the leader of the Radiants, have since gone to war. The heroes of 2099, Logan, aka Nova, Phoenix, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, and Cyclops, discovered the carnage left behind of Domus Draconum. They called on the Red Hulk to help them jump hyperspace and stop the warring armies. Spidercide sought to expand his workforce to power the Great Spindles and has now set his sights on the vampires of planet Earth. Meanwhile, Dracula and his Darkhawk traveled to Breakworld, a captive planet under Iranian control, to free the enslaved vampires. There they were interrupted by Star-Lord as they tried to consume its son. Conquest 2099, Utopia Avenged.
Welcome, my friends. Join me, the Watcher, as combat explodes above Breakworld under a dimming sun.
You rule nothing, Star-Lord. My eye swallows the stars. My Darkhawk devours the light itself, and still we hunger.
Hard to eat without a jaw. Crack! As Star-Lord fights for one of the worlds under her watch. Light years away, three embattled armies are drawn into a rogue planet's orbit. The Iranian fleet fights for power. The Vampire Legion fights for justice. And between them, a ragtag band guards the galaxy from both.
All around, the battle is ensuing our hero,
bringing absolute chaos with it. Logan, you'd unleash the Nova Force on both fleets?
If I needed to, Spider-Woman. Ain't no way out of this dust up. But through, I'm getting us there.
We are here to save lives, generally. That calls for survivors.
Sure. Are you soft on your own kind?
She's not who you should be aiming at.
Zap! As Spider-Man grabs his blasters, aiming at the head of an Iranian, blowing it up. Boom! Siverd left the Death Spiders. If she can do it, more can. Weed out Dracula's captains, reclaw the Iranian fleet, but give the troops a chance to surrender. Chukrum! That's a fine speech, Spider-Man. You think the Red Hulk heard it? As he tears through one of the Iranian's fleets.
Warriors with a cause never take kindly to being told to stop, Cyclops. But you could end this in a blink.
It's a truce. Instead of killing each other, they're all after us. No, Spider-Woman's right. The dead don't learn, don't change. I won't use my gifts, Phoenix. Not yet. Transmutation is a last resort.
Just keep your eye open in fights like this. A last resort comes faster than you think. Scream!
As we see Rada the Darkhawk grab Star-Lord.
Look!
Thank you, Rada. Now you do your Lord liberate the proud. Crush her.
Hell of a grip. Can't say you're not strong. Darkhawks hit hard.
And Star-Lord's not gonna take this sitting down. Krakoom!
But so does the Starhammer. How does escape velocity feel?
I'd ask you the opposite. Boom! You fought with nobility, Star-Lord. You are honorable. But for one question, where were you when our homeworld burned? Thus, I neither damn nor bless you. Your noble flesh I offer up to the elements. As Dracula leaves Star-Lord's body to waste.
And honor now in the Vida system.
Do you feel it, White Widow? The subweb trembles. Our people are afraid. Our fleet falters. The vampire offensive is not as weak as I thought, but still, we hold the advantage. Dracula's rage dulls his wit. He will come for us, and fall at my feet, overwhelmed.
The fleet can be repaired with Dracula's meat in our bellies. His army will crumble Spider-Side. His blood-fed troops will kneel to us or die, and our eyes will turn to earth, the largest cache of vampire walkstock left in the galaxy.
You paint a kind image of the future, one I will make reality. Let Dracula limp to our nail with his sad legion right into our maw.
As told, Spider-Side, and it would honor me to serve you, the Vampire Lord's head.
Would it? And what would that say of my strength as a leader?
It would speak well. I am an enforcer. I am Ghost Spider. My deeds, great and terrible, are owned to your vision of your terror genetics program. You are too grip, but I am your extra hand, as are all your forces. I make no kills, take no hides, barring those in your name.
Anything else would land your head on my plate, but no, Ghost Spider. To secure my rule, I must kill Dracula myself. Your task will be simple. war at my side, and kill all in your path.
You honor me with this gift of bloodshed as Toads by the side, and as always.
At that moment, worlds away.
How's it coming, Spidey? Can't exactly cork the Nova Force once I call it up.
Flip! Then pop a cork in it. We're good.
Copy that.
As he fries the Iranians.
Why fight, betrayer? You fled our world in cowardice.
True cowardice would have been to stay.
A fine set of last words.
What? You're no vampire.
I am more than that. I am an alien. I am Death Form, captain of the hunt, and your personal snare trap. Whoosh!
Death Form begins to engulf his prey. Turn to Cyclops and Phoenix. They're being attacked by another captain, and we see Phoenix get dismembered. Ah! Phoenix!
Ah, this bird lost a wing. What else should we take, captains? You take what you wish, Nightforge. Kill Pet, and I want the man.
Trust me, you really don't. Attacking me, hurting my friend, you're not giving me a choice. I'm cornered, sure, but my eye is open. All you've left me. This Omega level mutant version of Cyclops begins to take his power to the full ability, and he's going to transmutate all of the captains and the whole entire army in one fell swoop. This is his last resort. Spider-Woman is able to outsmart Death Form and strike him right in the center. This is over, Beast.
Over! We will build and I will reform. And
The handhead.
freakish human to stand between me and a vampire justice is suicide.
We'll see. We want Dracula. Tell me where he's headed, and maybe he'll survive it.
You idiot! You won't survive me!
Shunk!
Drunk!
Oh, I'll live. But you're still in shock from Spider-Woman's strike. You can barely reform. You'll talk.
Never!
Dracula's far away, Grunt. You're here, doused in Iranian fuel blood. And here comes my blowtorch now.
Dracula's targets Iranian's homeworld. He seeks for restitution. And now, I've told you, woman, douse your flames and release me.
Nah, let's band together.
Cyclops comes in with Phoenix's torch. Let's get these flames a-burning. The Phoenix begins to engulf themselves in flames. Back from the ashes again and feel good?
Feels great. Can't say the same for shock form. Thanks for carrying my torch.
On the Break World, the mayhem unfurls. You chose this. All of you, Break World, welcome out of now. It embraced our world of conquerors. Would-be conquerors, that is.
Near-death secrets complete. Life support rebooting.
And so, it will die with them.
Oof. Umberly, get my ship down here now. Of course, Amandala. It's on its way.
Kruzak! Fellow vampires, these petty tyrants will chain you no longer. Rock! As he pulls the spindle out. There, crash! As Star-Lord's ship crashes into Dracula.
Miss me, big man?
You are persistent, Star-Lord. Your heart may even match mine in strength. Sadly, this shipwreck was a futile play. I have survived from the fury of the sun itself, but I will not just outlive this strike. I will learn from it. I know a little of this ship's technology, but you do, and your mind is open. The Star Path, a portal of sorts of connecting every vessel of your fleet and every system you watch. That is quite a wonder to discover in the late game. One I will not waste. My kin, for too long you have toiled in a night of battle in your flesh. What was you done to you is cruel, and what was done to our homeworld was beyond forgiveness. And now, here we are. The Raneans saw little more than a spinnery. Our final act of vengeance will begin, and no Ranean will be spared, nor will the planet that bore them. From the wreck of the moon, a fallen moon, a great mountain now rises, and from that mountain, Breakworld will serve its old and truest purpose. This dreadful orb is an ancient weapon, an instrument of planetary death, and as you rested, I rebuilt its inner workings. I woke it anew and readied it for the most appropriate of strikes. Once Breakworld launched, bullets now for the final push, a great stake of chromes of silver. We will utterly murder the Renian homeworld, and thanks to newfound wonders of the Star Path. Be no warning.
This is it! This is a nail!
Hell of a jump, rookie. Much obliged. No great fan of the scenery, though. These are Iranians. This was a settlement. How can they do this to their own kind?
When Dracula comes, it will be worse. He is mad with bloodlust. This must end now. To protect Ananel, Spidercide must surrender. He...
Surrender! Ha 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 ha! The only surrender today will be yours, Spider-Woman. You have deserted your post. You have shamed your kind. Your execution is long overdue.
Next, Dracula the Destroyer. Let's see what happens in the conclusion of Conquest 2099. A fate worse than death.